I have many people that I would like to acknowledge. First and foremost, I would like to thank our sponsor, Olympiacos FC, and their president, Evangelos Marinakis, for making this gathering possible. It is the work of people at Olympiacos FC, like Kostas Verinikos, Maria Spalarki, and Koulis Darekas, that have made this event so special. This will be our third conference on sports and globalization, and Olympiacos helped sponsor the first one and funded the last get-together that took place in Athens last September and the gathering we are about to put on this week. Very rarely does a group get 3 chances to make sure everything is right. And our sponsor's vision and generosity is deeply appreciated. Mr. Marinakis and Olympiacos must also be massively commended for their work with refugees and their commitment to supporting flood and earthquake victims in Greece and other parts of the world. This conference comes out of the Athens Principles on the right to participate in sport, an initiative launched by the Weatherhead Center at Harvard and Olympiacos FC. The principles were first signed by Mr. Marinakis, then FC Barcelona, Sporting Lisbon, Real Madrid, Fenerbahce of Istanbul, EuroLeague Basketball, and the International Sports Press Association, and tonight by Nottingham Forest. As we speak, clubs in India, China, Chile would like to join us on as well.
It's a great honor and pleasure for me to greet on behalf of Olympiacos President Mr. Evangelos Marinakis and our red and white family, the participants of the International Conference on Participation, Inclusion and Social Responsibility in Global Sports, organized for the 3rd consecutive time. The inaugural conference took place in April 2006, if I remember well, in Harvard campus. The second was hosted in Greece, the cradle of democracy and the Olympic Games, under the site of Acropolis and the Georgios Karaiskakis Stadium. And now, 2 years later from the first one, we did very fortunate to have once again gathered here in the stunning premises of Harvard University. Olympiacos family and the president, Mr. Evangelos Marinakis, are used to being a pioneer when it comes to social responsible actions and solidarity to fellow humans. With the vision of changing the world of Club Core, Olympiacos is one of the biggest donors, of course, following Barcelona path, and supporters of UNICEF campaign, saving hundreds of thousands of children worldwide through vaccinations. On the other front, Olympiacos was next to the refugees, standing in the port of Piraeus, distributing 1,000 portions of food and clothing items in a very difficult period for them and for the city. Olympiacos also was the first club within the football community that took the initiative to organize the 8th edition of the Match Against Poverty under the auspices of United Nations to raise funds for the millions of people affected by the Haiti earthquake and by the Pakistan floods. Olympiacos was also there to support the residents of Kefalonia, a very nice Greek island, but devastating earthquake was very tough for them. And following the disastrous floods in Mandra and Attica region last winter, it was again the leader of Olympiacos who gave a simple but very crucial order. The entire organization of our club to address the problem in a single entity and provide relief in any way, by means of certain deeds and not in words.
Nicholas Randall up here to sign the Athens Principles. There we go. Thank you so much. Yeah, go ahead.
Always got to be a bit careful when a lawyer signs a document, but there we go. I apologise for struggling through life without a Harvard education as well. It's a great pleasure, and for those of you who are saying, who the hell are Nottingham Forest? I'd just like to say that 40 years ago we were the English champions, and 39 years ago and 38 years ago we won the European Cup So at that time we had more European Cups than Barcelona. So there you go. And the glory days are going to come back again under Mr. Marinakis, I'm absolutely sure. It's a tremendous pleasure to be here this evening with all of you. I think somebody far, far cleverer than me said, all that evil needs to do to triumph is if good people do nothing. And that's what's so wonderful, I think, about this occasion, that good people are getting together, showing solidarity and agreeing on these principles. And I think we all recognise the amazing power of sport. I'm sure, I know surely other clubs in England will follow suit as well. And I think if all of us can get one other club, one other organisation to sign up, the ripple effect will be astounding. So thank you very much indeed. Thank you.